Hey everyone, Nuno here, and today I'm gonna talk about making money on GTA 5 Online. So, it's really hard, like hell, to get money on a legit way on GTA Online. Even using Game Shark cards, they're a legit way, but they're expensive. They're really expensive to your wallet. And without that, you have to grind a lot, and honestly, you don't make that much money. There's not much money to be made. Of course, you have so many videos out there talking about glitches and miracle ways of making money, and honestly, I really don't believe most of them. I'm not saying that they are completely fake. I mean, some of them aren't fake. I mean, they did work on a really specific time, mainly the glitches. But glitches have a really small lifespan time. I mean, they could last a few hours, or maybe if you're lucky, they could last maybe a week. If you're lucky, a few days. Honestly, they're not that good. So they're not a good option to be using. Plus, you have the negative side that if if Rockstar catches you using glitches, you're gonna have your accounts banned or suspended. I don't know what they really do, but honestly, you don't want to try that. Okay? So, my question is, what can we do to make money, but on a legit level? I don't want glitches, I don't want any hacks or mods or anything like that. What can we do? I remember I did a previous video about this kind of content, this kind of ways of making money, the best ways of making money on GTA Online. But we've been already a few months. It's been already a few months since that video. New DLCs were released, more ways of making money, different ways of making money. But the question still persists, and what are really the best ways of making money? Because honestly, these new DLCs, they didn't make your life easier. They don't give you more money. No, quite the opposite. Everything is more expensive, so you have to spend more money. And the way you make money is kind of like you make less money. Yeah, literally, you make less money than probably all the other previous DLCs. But anyways, we will get there to that point. So the question is, what is the best way of making money? And the answer is, I don't know if there is really a best way of making money. There are strategies. I can tell you that there are strategies of making money, I'm sorry. And I'm going to talk about a few of them. And if you follow these points I'm telling you, you're going to be making millions. That's for sure. You're going to be making millions probably in a week. If you're like me, it's going to take probably 2 weeks. I'm not a very, I don't play that many hours, and I don't like that much to spend a lot of hours grinding. But for other players, players that don't mind doing that, you could get millions in just a few hours. It's possible. So, probably one of the best ways for making money and tons of money is to be on the lookout for the special events that Rockstar gives you. So sometimes I'm going to talk about the PC version because that's the GTA 5 online game I have. Is for PC. I don't have PlayStation or Xbox. So guys, I know you've been asking, can you play with me on PlayStation or Xbox? I cannot. I don't have a PlayStation or an Xbox, so I cannot play the game with you guys there. But anyways, if you have the PC version, when you log in, I think it's the same on the other versions and on the other platforms. When you log in, there are sometimes an announcement saying, hey, this weekend there's double RP and double money for this specific mission, for contact missions, or for races, or for, gun versus something. There's some kind of things like that. And these events, they do reward you with a lot of money. So that's probably one of the best ways of making money at the moment on GTA Online. But if you're like me, when I go see that, most of those events or possibilities of making money aren't really the game modes that I like. I mean, I like racing, true, but I don't have good cars for racing, and I'm not very good racing. So it's not an option. And don't forget, I do like to play solo, even though I am on a multiplayer level, which is GTA 5 online. I do like to play solo. And there are different ways of playing solo and making money with them. And one of them is by contact missions. And I've already released like 15 videos about the best solo contact missions you can do. Okay, I understand most of them will require you to have the armored Karima, but I already created a video telling you how to get the armored Karima. And some of those missions do not require the armored Karima also. So you can just select the ones that requires or the ones that don't require, and what you can do is create a playlist. Now, playlists, they were removed from GTA 5 Online, if I'm not mistaken, and they were recently reintroduced to the game. This is good because what it does is you can create a playlist and add to that playlist the missions that you've been playing previously. So if you played the missions before, you can add them to the playlist. If the mission does not show over there, then all you have to do is play the mission like you always do. Go online for the jobs, for the mission Rockstar created, and you select the mission you want. And after you finish that mission, you can then go to the playlists and add it to that playlist. So it's cool. Good way of making money. Not huge way of making money, but it's a good way of making money, and you will be repeating the same missions, the same great missions you've done it before, but you don't have to worry of trying to select. You finish one, it goes to the next one on the playlist, and so on and so on and so on. So that's a great way of making money. Heists. Now, Heists is kind of funny because Heists was the first DLC that came for GTA Online, right? And I don't know how long it is, but I'm gonna say it's probably more than 1 year, maybe 2 years. It's more than 1 year for sure. If it's 2 years, I don't really know, but it's around a year or 2 years since it was released, and it is still nowadays one of the best ways of making money. Is it easy? No. It requires you to play online with other 3 players because the heists need 4 players. Counting with yourself, yourself plus 3, and it's still one of the best ways of making money. And there are different achievements, and if you try the criminal mastermind achievement, you can make huge amount of money. I mean, we're talking about at least 10 millions if I'm not mistaken, if you play it accordingly and the right way without losing money, etc, etc. You can make 10 millions. Now, of course, that criminal mastermind is really, really hard because it requires you to complete every heist, including the setup missions, in order. So you need to start with the first one, which is the Flicka job, and then go all over in order up until the Pacific run, if I'm not mistaken. Also, you need to have the same team members on all those heists. The difficulty needs to be hard. You cannot do it in normal difficulty, so it needs to be hard. And most importantly, you cannot die, nor you or any of your team members, okay? So, if you complete every heist, including the missions, in order with the same team members on hard difficulty and with no deaths, you will be making a lot of money, okay? We're talking about 10 millions probably, or even more. You could even make more. So it's a great way of making money. Yes, it's hard because, well, it's not easy to make a heist in the highest level of difficulty without dying with the same team. So you need a reliable and good team to work with. They can be your friends, or you can find them on a website out there. There are websites that can tell you and can give you, this kind of teams to work with. But what about those amazing DLCs? CEO, Import Export, Bike Club, Gun Running, Smuggler's Run, and so on. Well, there are good ways of making money too, but not all of them, that's for sure. I would say that the best of all these DLCs for making money is the Import Export. But you need to have in mind a few things. First of all, you will be making probably a profit of 80k, so $80,000 per car, okay, for selling one car. That's a profit, the most profit you're probably gonna get. And it's only for top range cars, so you're gonna need to be selling and getting top range cars. There's a way of making the system only give you top range cars, but before that you need to store 10 standard range and 10 mid-range cars in your car warehouse. Don't forget, your car warehouse allows you 40, not 14, 40 cars to be stored. So if you store 10 standard and 10 mid-range, you still get 20 storage locations or storage space for the top range cars, and each top range car can be sold for a profit of 80k. The car will be sold for 100k, but you do need to spend 20k on upgrading the car in order to be sold, and you get a profit of 80k. It's not a bad way, it's a great way of making money with that DLC, because you can sell cars really quickly. You do have a time, a countdown time, a timer, or how you want to say it. And while you need to wait for selling another car, you can use another business or another DLC, which is the bike club business, or the bike club DLC, and buy a business from that bike club. You have different business. I would recommend cocaine and meth because they're the best ones that give you more profit, but they're also the more expensive to buy. True, it's true. They are expensive to buy, but they're kind of like a passive income method for you to make money, because all you have to do is steal the supplies. You need to steal supplies. Oh, you can buy them. You don't need to steal, but still gives you a bigger profit because you don't spend any money. And if you buy, you need to spend money on that. And then you will have your team, some people that you hire to create the cocaine or the meth or whatever other business you're doing. It takes time. While it's waiting for that, you can be doing import, export, and selling cars for 80k of profit. Then when you stop selling the cars, you can go to the cocaine business. You go see if they need more supplies so you can steal, or if you have enough already product to sell. If so, sell it. To sell it is like all the other import, like the import-export, or like the CEO crates or the gun running, whatever. So basically you get some product that you have to deliver to the buyers. Be careful, because sometimes there's some people that will try to hunt you down. They may be NPCs or other players, because don't forget, these DLCs, most of them, they require you to play on public sessions, and public sessions or public lobbies, they have a lot of players, and most of the players aren't really that friendly, you can say that. Okay, so what about all the other DLCs? I mean, are they worth it? I would say no. I don't think so. I mean, everything is so expensive. I mean, if you want to buy a bunker, it's expensive. If you want to upgrade the bunker, it's expensive. If you want to buy an hangar, it's expensive. You want to buy the planes, are expensive. I mean, it's so expensive. And the profit you get, I mean, yeah, they may give you more money than the other DLCs, but the return money for all the investment you did, it's not good. So I don't really like it. It's not the best option for me. For me, the best ones are definitely import, export, together with the bike club DLC business, and you're gonna be doing over there like a cycle of grinding and selling and getting cars and exporting and stealing cocaine, and you go do that cycle and you're gonna be making a lot of money. You can make a lot of money in one day. You can make millions in one day by doing that. It's possible. So I've talked about 3 ways basically of making money. Maybe 4. I'm sorry, 4. So one of them is be on the lookout for the special events that Rockstar rewards with double cash and double RP. Playlists for contact missions, heists, still great way of making money. And from the latest DLCs, try to get the import, export, and the bike business, because they are good. They are good ways of making money. That's it. The fun thing is there isn't a great way of making money on GTA Online. If we realize that most of them are not even from the latest DLCs, they're from previous ones. Many players on GTA Online already know that, and that's probably why many are starting to stop playing it or they're not liking it anymore because it's not fun. I mean, for me, it's not fun anymore to be trying to grind a lot on a legit way for making money. And honestly, it's not the best way of making money on this game, but it is the best way. I mean, when I say it's not the best way, is because of course you can buy game sharks, shark cards. Buy them if you have the money, if you don't mind spending a few $1,000s or a few hundred. Not thousand. I'm sorry. A few $100s or a few €100 to buy, to buy the cards. They're worth it that way if you have the money. Anyways, I hope this was useful for you guys. I know I've been talking a lot. It's already a long video. It's already almost 16 minutes. Jesus. I was talking and talking and talking and I didn't realize how long it was. I know this is not a magical formula right now what I did in this video, but up until today, now, September 2017, for me these are the best ways of making money. They are. Period. They are. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Turn on notifications for you if you want to know when I'm going to upload the next, or when I upload the next video. Leave a like and a comment down below. I want to know you guys, your opinions about this, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.